Hello, this is Troy with the Noble Grafted In Middle position, teaching on Israel from the book of Amos. We see chapter 5, exile, chapter 6, exile, chapter 7, exile. We see the covenant theologian, the verse they love, because they love prophesying against Israel. They love teaching that God is through with Israel because they have invented their own covenants. They remain strangers to the covenants that supposedly we're no longer strangers to, but they love this verse. You say, do not prophesy against Israel and do not preach against the house of Israel, meaning that's exactly what Amos was doing, and he was criticized by the priest and the king. And Amos's response is, I'm not a professional prophet. I'm not here to sell books. I'm not here to make a name for myself. I'm just telling you the truth. Now, if you really understand this word exile, you're going to be better off, because Paul says, lest you be wise in your own sight, lest you be arrogant, talking to the Gentiles, the wild olive tree. I do not want you to be ignorant. So the Gentiles' arrogance has led to great ignorance. And the proof of that is right here. And this will be my covenant with them when I take away their sins, which goes to Isaiah 27, verse 9. Therefore, by this, the guilt of Jacob will be atoned for, and this will be the full fruit of the removal of his sin. Look where it says, the removal of his sin, Jacob's guilt will be atoned for. Measure, by exile, you contended with them. He removed them with his fierce breath in the day of the east wind. Therefore, by this, the guilt of Jacob will be atoned for. So, when they're no longer exiled from the land, which is a covenant that God gave them, this is where Paul's trying to take the reader in Romans 11 to this verse. And this will be my covenant with them when I take away their sins. And guess when that happens? When the deliverer will come from Zion. He will banish ungodliness from Jacob. And in this way, all Israel will be saved, as it is written. This is their problem right here, not under